do have, okay. Welcome back, Lilita. Welcome back, Ali. Okay. So things is okay. It's new to me. Hafizuddin also new. Faris, Muhammad Afiq, Muhammad Zulkarnain also new to me. All right. Who else? Okay, we do have Muhammad Zulkarnain. Okay, can you switch on your camera? Well, Dara, how are you, Dara? Dara Anggun, how are you? Have you completed your vaccine? Dara, have you completed your vaccine? All right. All right, that's good. Okay, so kita ada siapa lagi? Siapa lagi yang on camera ni? Sekejap kita tunggu orang lain masuk. Okay, all right. For this course, we do have a textbook. Okay, you cannot rely on the notes that I've uploaded in e-learning. Okay, for the textbook, I need somebody. I need somebody's email because I need to share using your email because the file is quite large, so I need to share the textbook, the e-book, the e-textbook using your email. So can someone be the volunteer to accept the textbook from me? And you need to pass around among your friends. Boleh? Siapa nak volunteer? You can share your email address using our class WhatsApp. I cannot share the document publicly because it is not right, okay, to share the whole copy of the textbook. If I do that, I will get sued by the publisher. So I need to do it backdoor. Boleh faham So I need somebody's email address. Okay, Wisam. All right, Wisam. Wisam will be the volunteer. All right, thank you, Wisam. All right, so later on, you will get the copy from Wisam. All right. Well, I think we can wait another minute for all your friends to join the class. All right. So at the moment, we have only about 39 of you. All right. Okay, do you have any idea? Do you have any preliminary idea? So what this course is all about? Okay, from the name of the course itself, it is engineering. Okay, it is engineering, safety, and economics. So can you, share your thoughts? What is your expectation, or what is your basic knowledge about this course? Boleh? Can someone share? Okay, from the name itself, engineering management, safety and economics. Do you have any idea? Alah, awak cakap kan. Saya tak kisah siapa cakap pun.
Doctor, Bim.
Okay.
For me, I think it's a further section or further chapter to the industrial engineering. Because last semester.
No, Lita, this is totally different.
Okay.
This is totally different. You cannot simply assume just because the subject that you taking from industrial engineering panel taught by me, so you are assuming that it is a continuation from the IE. No, it is totally different subject, different course. All right, good attempt. Okay, it's okay. So anybody else? From the title of the course itself, what can you suggest or what can you guess?
Can I try?
Okay, boleh. Tak ada markah pun.
For me, engineering management, safety and economics is more to like managing something, because when we are become engineer, we have sometimes we have to deal with the safety of the workers, and also we have to manage the workers to their schedule, timetable, and also we have to think of the economy of the system.
Betul lah tu. Tapi tak tepat lah. Betul tapi tak tepat Sebab awak kan baru balik dari LI kan. So
Yes.
macam somehow you have the exposure on how the engineers work ethic or the engineers job scope lah kan. Okay. Orang lain tak nak try? Okay I shall start. Tapi masih ramai lagi yang belum masuk ni. Okay. So as you can see, the title of the course is Engineering Management, Safety and Economics. So this course is actually comprises of three major. Okay, so this course is actually comprises. Apa yang nak cakap? Sekejap Alright. So this course is actually comprises of three major subjects or courses. Alright. And they are management. So I just put management, MGP, safety, and economics. Nampak Okay, dia ada tiga tajuk besar yang kamu kena belajar. Alright. Okay. So this course you will see three major subjects or courses, alright, which is management, safety, and economics. Alright. Agak-agak serabut tak?
Okey je.
Tak, maksud saya agak-agak serabut tak? Sebab kamu nak kena belajar management, kamu nak kena belajar safety, kamu nak kena belajar economics. Alright. For normal student, you will take 3 different courses like management, 1 course, okay, 3 credits, all right, and another course which is on safety, another 3 credits, and another one is on economics, also 3 credits. So what will happen to you is you're going to crash, okay? This is, we call it crash. So later, you have already come across the word crash, right? Crashing course, remember? Okay, so for this one, we crash 3 different courses into one. So what you will experience throughout this chapter is a little bit crash. Boleh? You need to crash your time because you need to understand a lot more of the material. Okay, all right. So the course synopsis is, okay, you may read through this course synopsis and you can get this course information from e-learning. Boleh buka tak e-learning? Ada boleh buka e-learning?
Boleh.
Boleh.
Boleh kan? Alright. Okay. I only uploaded the management notes only. Okay. But never mind. I will. You may get all the notes for all 3 courses as soon as possible. All right. So for this one, okay, you have course information. All right. So chapter 1, okay, this week or today, perhaps, okay, I will go through briefly on chapter 1, but you may do self-study if you want to get the detailed information for the chapter 1. You may or you must do this self-study. All right. As you can see here, all the notes. All right. This note I put restricted. Okay. If I put restricted, meaning that you must open the course information before you are able to see these notes. Okay, boleh eh? So Panji, okay, I hope you are familiar with the e-learning system. Okay, if you are not able to access your e-learning by today, later this week you may have the access to the e-learning. All right, Panji?
Yes, doctor. So actually, I already get the access to the e-learning. I mean, like to logging in, I already can. But
Okay,
yeah,
good.
but the courses are still empty. Like there's no courses in my dashboard.
Okay, it's okay. Later on you, okay. Don't worry.
Okay.
If in few days time, okay, if you are not able to get access to your e-learning, to this course especially, okay, just you just let me know, okay? All right,
All right.
good.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, okay, welcome. All right, okay. All right, for this course, you have, okay, sekejap saya tutup e-learning saya. Saya buka balik saya punya CI tadi. Ada yang dah tidur ke? Sekejap, Okey, saya buka balik CI saya. Okey, masing-masing kena bertahan Kita ni orang kata kena kuat semangat sikit belajar online ni. Alright. Okay. So there are also other lecturers teaching this subject. Okay. We have PM Dr. Said Helmi. We do have Dr. Nur Hasrul, and we have PM Dr. Azani Zawati. So there are four of us, okay, teaching the same course. All right. Okay. All right. So we will be covering management, okay, 5 weeks only. Okay. All right. And for this one, this is chapter 1, okay. Okay, for the whole textbook, we don't cover every single chapter, okay. So for this one, second week, it is chapter 9, okay. Third week, this is chapter 12, okay. And this one is chapter 10, all right. And this one is chapter, okay, motivating employee is chapter 16, right? And leadership is chapter 17, all right? So only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, only 6 chapters, okay? We will cover for management, for engineering management, all right? Okay, you will have test 1 somewhere here. Well, I guess maybe most probably somewhere here. So we do have test 1. Okay, boleh right? So you will have, you will get test 1, which only covers engineering management. Boleh, faham? Everybody got it? So your test 1 only covers engineering management, but not all chapters will be covered for test 1, all right? Half of the chapters will be covered for test 1 and half of the chapters will be covered during final exam. So for test 1, you don't have to study all the chapters. And okay, do you know that this course is actually open book test?
No.
Tak ada siapa cakap Okay. What does it mean by open book test? Does anyone know what does it mean by open book test?
Boleh tiru.
Boleh tiru. Boleh tiru. Meniru je kerja awak Oh, seronok Amir Arif boleh meniru. Okey. Lepas ni kita tengok macam mana yang awak dikatakan boleh meniru tu. Alright. Okay. When the course is actually open book, okay, open book course, it is actually you cannot get the answer from the textbook. The question being given to you is actually a case study, and the case study is not extracted from the textbook. We get it, the case study somewhere else, but you need to answer or giving the solution. The case study is actually the problem. the problem related to whatever chapters that will be tested. Okay, so from the case study, you are required to give solution to the problem, and your solution must be coming from the textbook, meaning that you have to quote the reference, whatever diagrams, whatever codes from what a page, those kind of things. You need to quote as detailed as that and relate to the case study. So ini yang ramai orang tak boleh buat. Okay? Alright. Alright, so week 6, we proceed to safety. So week 6, week 7. Alright, and we do have a mid-semester break. Okay, and right after mid-semester break, we put that as week 8. Alright, so how many weeks we do cover for safety? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Also 5 weeks. Okay. And for economics, okay, we are left about 4 weeks to cover the economics. Okay, any questions so far? Ada siapa-siapa ada soalan?
Yeah, I have a questions, ma'am.
Yes, go ahead.
So in the schedule, I saw from the scheduling website from the scheduling website of the faculty. So it says that the class is 3 credits with 2 classes in Sunday and Wednesday. But based on this timetable, I think I only saw this class are entirely on Sunday. So will it be that way or?
Okay, our next class is on Wednesday at 2 to 3 p.m. Okay, you got it?
Okay, got it.
Okay, all right, good. Okay, good. Okay. All right. Okay. We have 2 tests. For this course, we have 2 tests. Test 1, and this test 1 is entirely will be testing your engineering management topics, and test 2 only safety. And for group project, okay, group project is actually we do have numerous topic to be covered. Okay, so for test 1 is 20%. Okay, and test 2 20%, group project 20%, and your final exam 40%. And your final exam, okay, does covers engineering management, safety, and economics. All right. Okay, we do have late comers. Okay. Ryan Ibrahim. Okay, can you switch on your camera, Ryan Ibrahim? Ryan Ibrahim, can you switch on your camera? I need to speak to you. Can you answer me? Ryan Ibrahim.
Doctor, I think he wrote something in the chat.
Ryan Ibrahim, can you answer me? Switch on your camera. Otherwise, I will terminate you from this class. I will remove from the meeting. Okay, it is on. Okay, Ryan Ibrahim, why you are so late? You're supposed to attend my class at 2 p.m. sharp. And you are 25 minutes late. Is there any reason? Where are you from, Ryan? Where are you staying at the moment? If you don't answer, I will remove you from the class. Who told you that you are late for the class? Have you joined the WhatsApp group? Okay. You have not joined the WhatsApp group as yet. Why? Give me the reason why. Okay, for today's class, you make sure your microphone is working and your camera is working. So I will remove you from the class today until you join the WhatsApp group and you repair your camera and repair your microphone. Okay, Ryan? All right. Sekejap eh. Okay, everybody sign your attendance. Dah semua dah settle attendance Okay, saya deactivate Alright, attendance semua dah Okay, good. Okay, alright. Kat mana tadi? Alright, you also may look for the textbook. It is also available, okay? The textbook also available. You may, mana dia textbook tadi? Where is the textbook? Alright. Our major textbook for the engineering management is this one. Okay, you may find in the internet. Okay, but anyway, I will share this textbook. Okay, to Wesam. All right. Wesam mana satu? Wesam, can you switch on your camera? Macam mana saya nak pergi dekat dia punya ni Boleh tak, Wesam? Can you switch on your camera? Wesam ni ada ke tak ada? Okey, ada satu nama ni saya tertarik. Hugo Aldafa. Okey, Hugo Aldafa.
Ya, doktor.
Okay, where are you from, Hugo Aldafa?
Saya daripada Indonesia, doktor.
Oh, dari Indonesia. Okay, Panji, see, you have a friend, Hugo Aldafa. Panji Malik is actually exchange student.
Exchange, yes, correct.
Yeah, yeah, he's an exchange student. Okay, Hugo Aldafa, which part of Indonesia are you from?
I'm from Jakarta.
Oh, Jakarta. And Panji, which part of Indonesia are you from?
I'm from Jakarta as well, ma'am, from University of Indonesia.
Oh, I see. Okay, so both of you, okay, make yourself comfortable, okay?
Right,
Sure, sure. Thank you,
All
doctor.
right. Okay. Okay. Apa lagi kita nak cerita?
Excuse me, Doctor.
Ya, saya.
Actually, my name is Gavin. I am also from Indonesia. Same as Panji. I am also from University of Indonesia as an exchange student here.
Oh, I see. I have not been told that you are also. Oh, okay, good. So you have everything settled. I mean that you have this course registered properly, Gavin Abrar.
Yeah. Actually, same as Panji. Actually, being registered right now, but not yet in my student portal UTM.
Okay, it's okay. I've been told that the system is a little bit haywire today. So by end of the week, please make sure you will have the access to the e-learning, and you may you may have the access to the UTM portal and those kind of things. All right?
I have a question, Doctor.
Okay. Yes.
Is section 11 and section 12 the same in this course? Because I
Yes.
registered on section 12.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, section 11 and 12 is actually a combined section.
Oh,
Doesn't
okay.
matter. Okay, good. Okay.
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay, all right. Welcome. Okay, sekejap Apa lagi All right, another thing I would like to remind everybody is please make sure to use the UTM email address. I mean official email address. Something that your ID at graduate something. Boleh Because okay. Amir Adi, you got it? Okay. So make sure, okay, to register anything related to UTM using your @graduan UTM, apa benda? Email address dia?
@graduate.
Okay. Meaning that you are not allowed to use your Gmail or Yahoo or whatever email address. Okay? Please make sure you use the official email address. Amir Arif, what are you doing? This show dah boring ni. Show dah boring ni. Okay. So, can we move on to chapter 1? Boleh?
Doctor,
Saya.
so the textbook just now was about the management. What about the safety and economics? Is it still in the same textbook?
Safety and economics, I will upload in e-learning.
Okay.
Okay, fine. The safety and economics, okay, we don't have the full version of textbook. We just, pick here and there and then use as our lecture material. Okay, boleh
Okay.
Kejap. Amir Arif, awak ni buat apa? Macam tengah testing headphone je. Awak duduk kat mana ni Amir Arif?
Saya duduk kat rumah, Doktor.
Rumah awak, yelah rumah awak kat mana?
Kat Malaysia. Tak ada. Kat KL.
Loya buruk pula dia ni. Kat KL kat mana?
Dekat Keramat.
Kat Keramat. Itu kenapa background tu bunga-bunga? Mak bunga ke?
Sikit lah.
Macam lah awak ni. Alright. Okay. Okay. Boleh kita masuk sikit Introduction to Management and Organization. Okay. Alright. Shall we go a little bit on the introduction to the engineering management? Boleh Alright. Okay. Ataupun macam ni. Okay. Wesam. Sekejap Saya email dulu dekat Wesam. Lepas tu boleh tak? Kejap ya. Saya email sekejap dulu. Sebab macam awak terpinga-pinga je nak ni kan. Sekejap saya email dulu dekat Wesam. Mana Wesam ni? Wesam, where is your email address? Okay. Email dulu Sekejap ya. Yang mana yang boleh boleh masuk dalam e-learning tu awak boleh download dulu Sekejap bagi saya email dulu saya punya textbook to Wesam. Okay, Wesam Hamid. Okay, where are you from, Wesam? I believe you are not Malaysian, Wesam.
No, doctor. I'm from Pakistan.
You are from Pakistan. Okay. So what is the what is the time at Pakistan at the moment?
I'm actually currently.
You are in UTM?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. Okay, you are from Pakistan. Do you know Amir Ali? Amir. Do you know Amir Ali, Wesam?
No, I don't.
You, but Wesam, you are from Pakistan, right? And Amir Ali, where are you from? Are you from Pakistan, Amir Ali?
Yes, doctor. From Lahore, Pakistan.
See? Okay. So you also don't know Wesam?
No, I've seen him. I've seen him at some places in UTM. Now we don't really know each other.
Oh, don't you guys have association? I mean that Pakistan students, those kind of things.
We do.
Don't you have that?
We have an international student society for Pakistani students, but it's been very inactive since COVID started.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Also, doctor, because I previously joined using my Gmail account, I left the meeting and I'm trying to re-enter using my UTM email. Could you please let me in again?
Okay, it's okay. All right. So Wesam, okay. I believe you will be receiving the textbook in a few moments, and then everybody please write down your email address in the WhatsApp group so that Wesam will email the textbook to you. All right, you got it?
Maybe
Can you please?
share the link inside the group.
He can try upload in the Google Drive and then share the link to everyone in the group, madam.
That's good. Okay, that's good. Itulah orang muda kan.
Tidak.
She's left.
Siapa ambil alih?
Wesam.
Sorry, the line was cut off just now. All right, we shall move on to the chapter 1. Okay, all right. All right, so this engineering management is actually wants to introduce or wants to equip all the mechanical engineers to the knowledge of becoming a good manager. Okay, so first thing first, what you need to know is who are managers. Okay, and if you do not understand my explanation, do pop up the question, okay? Because my explanation will be, because my spoken English is not very good. So I may have difficulty in delivering the lecture. If you do not understand, just pop up the question anytime, all right? So who are the managers, okay? Okay. Okay. Macam mana nak cakap ni okay, you know that you are going to be a mechanical engineer, but for every engineer, you need to make a decision, okay? And in order to make a good decision maker, we think that you need to be a manager. One day, some of you will be a manager. So in order for you to be a manager, we think that it is good for us to provide some knowledge on how to be a manager. Okay, so manager is actually someone who coordinates, all right? So the key word is coordinates, okay? And oversees the work of other people so that organizational goals can be accomplished, all right? Okay, so from here, I can say that, okay, this is you, all right. So you are responsible to your subordinates. Sekejap, Okay. You are responsible to your subordinates, and you also must carry duty from your organization. Or can I say, or can I put that as superior? Boleh? Boleh? Okay. So you are actually in the middle, okay, between superior and subordinates, okay. What you need to do is you receive orders from your superior and you must translate that, okay, in your best way to your subordinates. And in any organization who are actually doing the job and deliver to the customer. Siapa? In any organization, who are the one who are doing the job and deliver to the customer? Siapa? Is it you?
Ma'am, can I try to answer?
Yeah, it's okay. Anybody can answer the question. There is
Yeah.
no right and no wrong answer. Okay, good.
Okay. I think, in my opinion, everyone have their own capacity to deliver. Like, for example, if we take a look into superior, for example, the superiors, they usually have like the more engagement to the client side, for example, and then the for example, as a manager, we sometimes creating the framework for our subordinates to be able to work and stuff. So, but basically, everyone have their own scope of work. So everyone have their own scope of delivery. So I would say that, everyone in this line would have the their own scope of delivery to the client side, for example.
Betul. Okay. So can I take, for example, a manufacturing company? Okay, for a manufacturing company, the subordinates, okay, the operators, all right, the operators, okay. The manufacturing operators is actually in this category, okay, the manufacturing operators. So these manufacturing operators actually has the major role to deliver products to the customer. Okay, but okay, if the manufacturing operators make a mistake, okay, where they deliver the defect items to the customer, so who's supposed to take the blame for that? Okay, who's supposed to take the blame for that is actually you. Okay, you are the one who should accept the blame if anything or reject items being delivered to the customer. Is it fair? Is it fair? Of course it's not fair, kan? So that is why having a knowledge of be a good manager is very important, because you are the one who need to coordinate the work between your superior aim and goal to your subordinates in order to deliver the good quality of product to the customer. And you also must have a knowledge on how to oversee or focus the work of other people. So the organizational goals that has been set out by the superior will be achieved. Okay, so it is actually is a bit tough work to be a manager, but it is doable. Don't worry. All right. Okay, so there are three types of managers. Okay, we call the first line managers, middle managers, and top managers. Okay, so each category of manager has actually a different role. Okay, for first line managers, okay, they are the one who manage the work of non-managerial employees. And for middle managers, they are the one who manage the work of first line managers. And these top managers, they are who are responsible for making organization-wide decisions and establishing plans and goals that affect the entire organization. So we do have three different level of managers. All right, first line managers, middle managers, and top managers. Okay, any questions so far?
So far, so good.
Okay, so far so good. Good. Okay. All right. From the textbook, okay, if you are referring to the textbook, from the textbook, example of first line managers include chief manager, district manager, department manager, and office manager. So, during your internship, did you deal with these first line managers? Tak ada Semua supervisor, engineer macam tu je kan? Tak bestnya. Kalau apa ni, if you able to go the real factory, okay, some of the company willing to invite the intern student to join the meetings. So in the meetings, you will see how they backfire each other and those kind of things. It's very interesting. Okay. An example of middle manager like regional manager, project leader, store manager, and division manager. So those are the middle manager. All right. Okay. Okay. I do have the exercise, boleh? For chapter 1. Okay. Can everybody read the handwriting? Boleh? So you do, okay, you do have the exercise for chapter 1. Okay, read through. We do have manager's dilemma on page 4 from the textbook. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to read through the manager's dilemma on page 4. Okay, then what you need to do is you need to, okay, sekejap ya. Okay. Sebentar. Sebentar. Sekejap ya. Okay. And you need to find answer for Lisa's problem. Alright? Okay. Boleh Senang aja. Sebenarnya saya nak suruh awak study. Boleh kan? Alright. So from your textbook, okay, exercise for chapter 1, okay, you read through Manager's Dilemma on page 4 and find answer for Lisa's problem. Okay. Boleh jadi kena baca lah. Alright. So what is management? Okay. So management is actually the managerial concerns. There are two managerial concerns. Number one is efficiency. Alright. Melayu dia cakap kecekapan. And second one is, okay, as a manager, you do concern about the effectiveness of the organization. Effectiveness meaning that doing the right things, okay? And efficiency meaning doing things right. So these two things, okay, which is efficiency and effectiveness, is actually your goal and your priority to achieve, okay? So this is the meaning for the efficiency and the effectiveness. Okay, for efficiency, which is you try to do the things right. Okay, if you want to do the things right, meaning that you must target to use as low resource as possible. Okay, meaning that low waste. All right. So from your IE knowledge, what does this resource means? Okay, remember, resource means the material, man or labor, machine. And the fourth one is method. Okay. If you want to do things right, okay, why you must do things right? Because you want to get waste as low as possible. If you want to have low waste, meaning that you must manage your material, your man, okay, or your worker or your labor. And number three, you must manage machine and use the correct method to produce the product, okay. And also at the same time, okay, your end, okay, this is what we call the means. Efficiency is actually the means or the process. Okay, so these four items is actually occurred in the process of transforming the input into output. So that one we call it the means. So the end, what does it mean, the ends? The ends is actually your product. So your product, okay, or your goal attainment, you aim to get the high attainment as possible. So effectiveness meaning that doing the right things. Okay. So these two, which is efficiency and effectiveness, you must manage these two so that, okay, management strives for low resource waste and high goal attainment. So these two things that you are actually, that you as a manager must work for it. Okay, boleh. So what do managers do? Blah 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 blah. Bosannya. Bosan kan?
Yes.
Sure tidurnya lah awak ni kan? Sure tidurnya awak ni kan? Okay. Alright. Okay. Managers ni, okay. Yang ni, okay. For these four, you must remember, okay. So manager ni is actually, there are criteria of managers. So first criteria of managers is based on functional approach. If the manager, okay, you are playing a role as a manager based on functional approach, so what you must do? You must do the planning, you must organize, you must lead, and you must control. If you do these four things, meaning that you play your role as a manager based on functional. Okay? And manager ni, dia juga ada role which is based on the means-but approach. Boleh? Faham tak? Faham tak? Apa yang awak faham? Ya, faham apa yang awak faham. So meaning that, so in this case, if you are a manager, it's either you want to use the theory of the, apa ni dia cakap, functional okay. So kita nak cakap kat sini, can I put that theory of managers, or they put that approaches. Okay. So you may have one approach. Number one is functional. Okay. Any company ada problem. Okay, now the company, if you are working in a company every day, okay, almost 24/7, the company facing a problem. So if the company facing a problem, you as a manager, which is a bridge between the organizational and the workers, you try to solve the problem that has been created by the operators. Okay, so you may use approaches, number one, which is functional. So for this functional approach, you may, okay, you may plan, you may organize, you may lead, and you may control. So those are the functional approach of managing. So you have plan lagi apa? Organize, lead, and control. Plan, organize, lead, and control. All right. So you have these four. Okay. If you use functional, meaning that you must plan, organize, lead, and control. You also may use the means MINTZ, Mintzberg approach. All right. So this Mintzberg approach, okay, you may use interpersonal. You as a manager, you can act as interpersonal roles, okay, informational or decisional. All right. Interaction, reflection, action. Okay, kejap Kejap. Nota ni tak lengkap lah. Awak memang kena tengok ni juga. Awak memang kena tengok apa ni textbook. Dia punya ni tak lengkap. Sekejap Saya tengok textbook jap. Sebentar. Okay. Alright. Sekejap Okay. So for Mintzberg, you do have interpersonal. Okay. So number 2, you do have informational, and number 3 is decisional. All right. So Mintzberg suggests if you want to be a manager, you can be as interpersonal. You can play the role as interpersonal, where for interpersonal roles, you can be a figurehead, or you can be a leader, or you can be a liaison. And if you want to play a role as informational, meaning that you must monitor the work by your subordinates, and you must disseminate. You must be a disseminator, and you must be a spokesperson. Or you want to be a decisional roles, where you are the disturbance handler. If any problem crops up in the middle of the day, you can manage the problem easily. And you can be a resource allocator. Resource allocator meaning that any information, okay, any related information, you are the one that should be referred to by your subordinates. Or you want to be the negotiator, meaning that if you want to be a manager, okay, you must be a sweet talker. Boleh? Faham tak? Ada perempuan tak dalam kelas kita ni? Ada perempuan tak? Farhana
Ada.
Nah, siapa nak jadi sweet talker kepada Farhana Zulkarnain? We also have Dara Anggun. Okay, Dara Anggun, you know the meaning for sweet talker? Ada lagi ni, siapa lagi perempuan ni? Mana Farhana? Farhana Zulkarnain, where are you?
Ada.
Ada. Apa maksud sweet talker tu? Tapi orang mekanikal ni kan dia macam payah sikit lah nak faham ni sweet talker ni kan. Semua kayu semua ni kan, orang mekanikal ni kan. Faham tak Farhana sweet talker ni apa? Apa dia?
Eat a lot of sweet.
Cakap manis lah, cakap tak super bikin lah, senang cerita kan. Kan?
Betul.
Sebenarnya, okay, if you want to be a good manager, actually you must build the talent to be a good manager. Normally, what mechanical engineers, you are like a machine tau. You talk to other people, you give instruction to other people, the way you deal with the factory problem is you treat yourself like a machine. Okay, remember, if you want to be a good manager, you must have a little bit of sweet talker personality, those kind of things. Boleh? Macam dah salah ajaran aja ni. And also, yeah. Okay. Okay, this is some kind of further explanation from the Mintzberg approach on how to be a good manager. You must have a good interaction with others, with the organization, and also with the external context of the organization. And you must do the reflection and take action. Okay. And the third one is the skills approach. Okay, all right. If you want to solve problem using the third approach, which is based on the skills. So there are three approaches on how you want to solve the problem. It's either you want to use the functional, Mintzberg, as suggested by Mintzberg, or you want to use the skills, okay? But remember, as a manager, you cannot use one particular approach in order to solve a problem. Faham tak maksud saya? You may use all these three approaches in order to solve one simple problem. Okay. For the skill approach, okay, it is based on the technical, human, and conceptual skills. Okay. And these three, okay, conceptual skills mainly used by top managers. And the human skill mainly used by the middle managers, and technical skill mainly used by the lower level managers. Okay, boleh faham? Contoh dia, okay, kalau technical skill ni, okay, formulation culture, say for example, this one person, okay, being hired by company A, all right? So this one person actually has a diploma level qualification, all right? And based on the technical skills that has been acquired by this one person that has been working in that company for, say for example, for 15 years. So this one person has been promoted to the manager, but the managerial level that can be achieved by this person, which is based on diploma level, only lower level managers. Okay. Okay, ya. So apa kena mengena? Apa kena mengena dengan approaches used by managers to solve the problem? What is the relation of my scenario just now to the approaches can be used by the managers? Tak payahlah buat muka pasrah, muka redha je ni. Come on lah, do some thinking please. Muka redha je. Apa yang saya nak kelentong pun redha je. Tanyalah soalan. Cakaplah maklumat saya tu tak betul. Tak faham ke? Tak kisah tak kisah. Sian awak.
Doktor tak faham.
Aduh. Yang ini saya nak ceritakan. Okey. Saya nak ceritakan tadi approach. Approach ni Melayu cakap apa? Pendekatan. Pendekatan yang awak boleh gunakan untuk menyelesaikan masalah. Okay. So, you have 3 different approaches on how to solve the problem. Now you assume that you are the manager. Okay, boleh Assuming that everybody is a manager, so you are facing a problem, and how can you solve the problem? You may solve the problem using these 3 different approaches. You may use one, or you can use a combination of 2 or 3, or we do not know. It depends on the problems that you are dealing with. So approaches that you as a manager may use to solve the problem. Number 1 is functional. This functional approach is considered as the earliest approach that has been developed in managing in knowledge for managers, okay, which is every manager must be able to plan, to organize, to lead, and to control. And later on, Mintzberg developed his own technique. And Mintzberg classified his technique into interpersonal, informational, and decisionals. And if you look through your textbook later on, the interpersonal, that has been suggested by Mintzberg, that has the criteria of figurehead, leader, and liaison, is actually cross to the basic of this functional approach. Boleh? And the third approach is based on the skills. Okay, so for the skills, they have the conceptual skill, human skill, and technical skill. Okay, if you are dealing with a group of lower level manager, you better use technical skill, because this lower level manager, due to the constraint of the qualifications and exposure, they're only able to solve the problem based on technical skills. And the skills that to solve human related problem, so this one is actually will be used by the middle manager. If you are dealing a problem related to the middle managers, so you must use human skills in order to solve the problem related to the middle managers. And if you are dealing a problem related to the top managers of a company, meaning that you must use the conceptual skills. Boleh?
Doktor,
Saya.
what is the example for human skill?
Alah, awak ni kan, bacalah buku human skill. Human skill, sekejap. Saya ni macam dah lupa dah sebab dah lama Okey, sekejap. Human skill. Human skill ni you can cross check you can cross check by yourself, but what I think human skill is actually the skills that is obtained by the by the person that you are dealing with. Meaning that, are you dealing with a person that is very good in whatever skills that they have? Boleh faham tak maksud saya? Human skills meaning that the skills that every human has. Boleh faham maksud saya? Some people, okay, some people you may have the skill to do the forecasting, but for some people you may have a skill on knowledge on the world view, those kind of things. So that one we call it as the human skill. Boleh? Did I answer your question, Ling Chung Tai?
Boleh kot.
Human skill ni maksudnya skill apa? Melayu cakap apa skill? Melayu cakap apa skill?
Kemahiran.
Kebolehan, ya, kebolehan manusia. Now, okay, imagine that you are the manager, you are dealing with a problem, okay, and that problem is actually caused by lower level managers. Okay, if you are dealing with the lower level managers, so you must use the technical skill. If you are, kejap Panji cakap apa ni? Okay, it's okay Panji. Okay, so if you want to argue on the technical aspect of the product, okay, make sure, okay, you also have a good knowledge on the technical aspect of the product, because now you are dealing with the lower level managers. So these lower level managers is actually have a very good technical skill. So if you are dealing with middle managers, meaning that you must, so these middle managers, they are actually have a very pleasant character, those kind of things. So if you are dealing with this kind of a middle manager, so you must act like one lah. Boleh? Faham Faham tak? Kalau top managers ni, dia punya pandangan dia ni jauh sikit lah, conceptual. Dia benda yang technical pun dia cover, human skill pun dia cover. Okay, boleh? Boleh?
Doctor, usually who deal with top manager?
Dia tak kisah sebenarnya. Sebenarnya dia based on, dia tak kisah. Dia sebenarnya based on problem basis lah. So maknanya sekarang ni awak manager kan, katakan awak lower level manager, meaning that you are very good in technical skill and you need to face the top manager of a company, and you must know that the top manager of that company, they have a very less knowledge on the technical skill, but in terms of conceptual, they are very good in conceptual skills. So you must provide technical skill which they may not understand the technical aspect of it. Jadi awak kena tahu jugalah awak sekarang ni nak berdepan dengan siapa. Oh, dia ni top manager kan. This top manager ni, dia technical skill ni dia serah kepada lower level manager dia. So kalau awak nak bombard dia dengan all those technical skills, could be you cannot win the argument. Because the one that you are facing do not know the technical aspect of it. Okay, boleh faham
Boleh, Doctor.
Okay, good. Itu contoh je lah, contoh. Okay, How the manager's job is changing. Ini penting lah. because the work of a manager is very dynamic. You do not deal with the current situation of the company. You also deal with the global issues. So the increasing importance of customers, innovation, kena tahulah ni semua ni. Nak jadi manager ni kamu kena tahu the increasing importance of customers. You also must have knowledge on the innovation of the product. Okay, blah 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 blah. Penat lah. Okay, alright. Okay. Okay. So for our next class, kita nak bincang pasal group project Sekejap ya. Okay. Sekejap Sekejap saya nak buka e-learning. Sebentar. Okay. Sebentar. Okay. Alright. Kejap aku share ni. Okay. Nampak Okay. Untuk next week, okay, for next week task is actually we will cover the chapter 9. Okay, nampak Okay, we will cover chapter 9 for next week's task. Okay, but okay, for next week, I will not do the talking. Boleh Next week, I will not do the talking. You are the one who will do the talking. Okay. So starting today, okay, what I want you to do is you make sure that you are registered in section 11 and section 12. So you must have 5 members for a group. Okay. So you must have 5 members for a group dan saya nak kamu submit. Okay, everybody has to submit your group member. Boleh dekat sini. Members for group project submission. Everybody has to submit. Let's say you are group, you have member A, B, C, D, and E. And you appoint the group leader for that group. Boleh? Okay. Alright. So, apa yang kita nak buat for next week, okay, you will cover chapter 9. And I have given the exercise for chapter 9. You need to answer question, okay, based on the case study, okay, and you need to present, not to say present lah, macam you need to give your, you need to share your solution to the problem. Okay, based on the list given to you, I will assign which group supposed to answer. Okay. Nampak So we have a case study here and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions. Okay. Oh, ni salah ni. Awak ada. Okay, this last question. Okay. Assess effectiveness of the company's operation by stating and explaining any three of the 5 forces models. Berapa markah ni? Alright. So this question is void. So don't bother to answer this question. This last question is actually void. Okay. It's wrongly stated here. So for this question actually has a 20 marks. So this one berapa? 6 plus 2. Yes. So this one void, boleh? So you have 5 questions, meaning that I will assign depending on the group numbers, how many groups you able to form. Okay, maybe 2 groups to answer this first question, or maybe one group to answer first question, or maybe 2 groups to answer this question number 2, depending on the group that you will be located or assigned among yourself. Boleh? And make sure if you are section 11, make sure you group among yourself. If you are section 12, make sure you group among yourself. Okay. Anybody has a question? Ada soalan? Okay, this actually a question from test 1. Okay, so for test 1, you will be asked question from chapter 9. Okay, so this case study is actually not coming from your textbook, but the answer to these 5 questions you must relate to the chapter 9 from the textbook. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to read through question number 9, chapter 9, find the answer to these 5 questions, which is very unlikely for you to get the answer for the question. What you can get from chapter 9 is actually some information on how to answer the question. You must do some thinking. This course actually requires higher level of thinking order. Boleh? Jangan takut dah nampak muka risau dah. Sebab tu kita kena praktis. Okay, boleh Boleh?
Doktor ada markah ke?
Markah dalam test 1 nanti ada markah. Sekarang tak ada markah. Sekarang lah nak make sure test 1 nanti awak dapat full mark. Jangan awak cakap, okey sekarang tak payah buat lah, tak ada markah kan. Bila sekarang tak nak buat sebab tak ada markah, nanti test 1 besok huru-hara. So kita buat latihan awal-awal. Boleh?
Boleh doktor, boleh.
Okay, another thing is it is highly encouraged for you to print chapter 9. Okay, please print out chapter 9 and you study thoroughly chapter 9. You put mark, you put highlighter, colors, everything on chapter 9. So when it comes to the test 1, you will easily refer to chapter 9. That is the reason why I give you homework on chapter 9. Okay. Ada soalan tak?
Doctor,
Saya.
for each group, how many participant?
5 of you.
5.
5 members in a group.
Is there any name list for all section? Because you just stated that one group must
Awak kena tahulah awak section apa. So awak sesama awak lah arrange. Takkan saya nak arrange untuk awak kan. Dah besar kan. Dah nak jadi manager pun kan.
Boleh? List because we know all the sections.
Tak payahlah awak tanyalah sesama awak. Awak tak tahu ke awak section mana kan. Masing-masing mengakulah. Boleh?
Doktor,
Ya.
kalau satu grup ada section 11 dengan 12 boleh?
Janganlah, tak boleh lah. Nanti saya nak masuk markah awak susah.
Oh, okey.
Awak susahkan kerja saya sikit lah markah awak.
Oh, okey.
Boleh macam tu? Kan? Okey. Ada soalan lain? Ada lagi tak? Dah tak ada kan? Okey. Dah dapat belum? Alhamdulillah. Dah dapat belum dia punya ni? Dari Wesam tadi. Dapat tak? Dia punya textbook tu. Kalau awak sebelum ni, saya tahulah student mechanical ni memang jarang lah nak membaca-baca ni kan. Tapi untuk kursus ni memang awak kena baca lah. Nak jadi manager kan, kenalah membaca. Tulisan textbook tu kecil-kecil, halus-halus je tulisan dia. Pandai-pandailah awak. Alright. Okay. So I put here the time frame for the group, for members for group project. Okay. All right. You can submit by today. Okay. As soon as you submit your group member, I will assign to you the question that you're supposed to answer. Okay, lagi cepat, lagi senang lah. What if I have not been added to the e-learning for this course? Okay, Panji, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, I understand your situation. But most importantly, you need to have a group first. All right, Panji? And you have this time frame to complete this complete submission of the group members until Sunday next week. So hopefully in 2 or 3 days time, the school will be able to solve your problem. All right? Okay. You may use the WhatsApp group to communicate among yourself. All right? Okay, boleh? So no more question, eh? All right, thank you very much. See you all this Wednesday at 2 p.m. All right? And make sure to join the class before 2 p.m. And this Saturday, we will discuss a little bit on the chapter 9. Okay, I'll give a very short view on the chapter 9. So the rest you need to do by yourself to complete answering the question. Okay, ada soalan lain tak ada eh? Okay, terima kasih semua. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Thank you.